Hey there, it's Steph. Of course, it's taken me forever again to get back to you. I went in, not gonna beat around the bush, went in a few Fridays ago, and I took my video camera because my husband wasn't able to make it. And so while I was videoing, my doctor said, "Well, are you ready for twins?" Whoa. So then she pointed out the 2 yolk sacs, and it was pretty amazing. I heard the heartbeats. Baby A is a little bit bigger at 122 beats per minute, and then baby B a little bit smaller at 116 beats per minute. I went in the very next week and I saw the heartbeats again, and so did my husband, and they were both at 145 beats per minute. So everything looks good. Their heart rates are going up. I read in my book that the hospital actually gave me, which was really nice. It's called a week-to-week or a week-by-week guide from conception to birth. So it's pretty cute and a lot of fun facts in here. But anyways, so yeah, the heartbeats can get up to 180. I had a cousin who was guessing already that I'm pregnant with 2 boys, just because traditionally the heartbeats are lower for boys, but I think that the only reason why it was so low was because when they first saw the heartbeat, I was at such an early stage, and so normally people will find out they're pregnant at about like 6 or 7 weeks along, and then they have the ultrasound later, so typically it ends up being higher. And so at my second ultrasound, which may even be sooner than what normally people will go in to have their ultrasounds at, the heart rates were higher at 145. So I wouldn't mind 2 boys. That would be pretty cool. Either or. And then let's see, morning sickness. I have morning, afternoon, and evening sickness. I constantly feel like I'm walking around with a gut ache. Several times during the day I will feel like I'm on the verge of throwing up, and I can be fine for 1 minute, and then the very next minute all of a sudden my mouth's watering and I just feel terribly sick, like I need to throw up. So the things that I've noticed have helped me, well, I drink tons and tons of water. I always have my water bottle handy and snacking on apples right now. And I'm obsessed with oranges. I've always loved oranges, but I could eat like 10 a day. And ginger tea, I have organic ginger tea, and peppermint tea helps. And I carry saltines everywhere with me. They go in my car and everywhere. So things like that just help. And I think that smaller snacks throughout the day help more than bigger, like full meals. So yeah, I'm not escaping morning sickness like I thought I might. And what else? Oh, so I was debating on bringing this up or not. I mean, I don't know if any of you, it might sound kind of vain, but I don't know if any of you have heard of twin skin. Excuse me. I looked it up and saw some pictures and just read about it a little bit, and it's pretty disgusting. I actually had a friend who has twin skin, and it's just hard because after typically, probably like in 90% of women who have twins will get it, and it's just basically excess skin. And even if you work out all day long, or not all day long, that'd be really unhealthy, but if you're working out like all week long, about 3 or 4 times a week, and I know that her stomach, like she had abs underneath her twin skin, like you could feel it. She was, getting hard from working out, but that excess skin is just like there, and you can stretch it and kind of pull it out like dough. And it's real wrinkly. So in no way am I unthankful for getting pregnant with 2. I do realize it's a miracle from God that we have 2 babies in there, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, I would definitely take being pregnant with 2 and twin skin over not. So let me just clarify that. I just I just thought it was kind of interesting looking into it. I didn't know if any of you had, had twins, and if you know any exercises that help prevent it or that help afterwards. I am continuing exercising. I'm basically doing every kind of exercise besides lower abs. I know they tell you to stay away from lower abs. There's no need to work that area during your first trimester, and I am doing ab workouts because I want to keep as fit as I can in that region and as strong as I can until the 3rd trimester, because you're not, I think it's actually in the 2nd trimester too, that you are supposed to stop working your abs. So I'm just gonna keep doing it 1st trimester so that they can stay as nice as strong for as long as possible, and then I'll just give it up and just keep doing elliptical and swimming exercises and stuff like that. That should help. And yeah, that's really all that I have right now. I don't have too much to say, just besides we're really thrilled to be able to say that we're pregnant with twins. We would have been thrilled with 1, but it's an even greater blessing with 2. I'm pretty excited that it was kind of like a 2-for-1 deal, and we don't have to worry about the future, what we're gonna do. And well, we would have definitely had another one, but just all the planning of how far apart, and it's just kind of neat because they'll always have a playmate, they'll always be together and they can play with each other. And I had a friend who was telling me, reminding me how much I love my sleep. And I've always worked though full time, and I have no problem getting up. If I get 6 hours of sleep, I'm fine. I still work my hardest. I do enjoy my sleep though, but I know that it's gonna be very diminished in about 9 months. So, or I guess 8 months now. Wow. I'm 2 months and 1 day along today, so it's pretty exciting. 1st trimester. But yeah, I have a friend who has triplets from IVF, and they're triplet boys. Anyways, so regarding sleep, she had told me that she has no trouble getting her 8 hours of sleep, and she said part of the reason is that when the babies wake up, they realize they're not alone. They have their other siblings next to them, so it's kind of like they have a pack mentality, and they're reassured then, and then they'll stop crying and go back to sleep. So I don't know if that will happen. I'm not counting on it, but it would be nice, and just thought I'd throw that in there for others who are pregnant with twins, or who, anybody with IVF has the chance of having multiples. So that was just quite interesting to me, because another friend had been, commenting on my sleep, and how are you going to do it? I mean, we always find a way to do things. Like, of course, if I have a child, I'm going to drop everything, and including my Z's, and I'd much rather be with my baby, I'm sure, even through the grogginess and everything. But yeah, I just thought the pack mentality was kind of cool. So that's it for now, and I will update you probably in another couple weeks. Take care.